Hey, John here with the Blues Guitar Institute, and this is your Tuesday Blues, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to share a Lick of the Month lesson from the Premium Members area. I'm going to take you inside the Premium Members area and give you this lesson. Now, this is a bite-sized lick-focused lesson that's really fun to play on its own. It's a Piedmont-style lick. It's got a bright, snappy sort of sound to it, and it fits great inside the Premium Members course called Morning Cup, which is a great course where we really dig in and work on a lot of the fundamentals of thumb picking, a lot of alternating bass, and then laying that bright, snappy Piedmont style melody right on top. So a lot going on in there. It's a whole lot of fun, and this lick should be fun in and of itself, but if you want more, then definitely head back to the Premium Members area and check out Morning Cup. All right, without further ado, let's dive right into the lesson. Here we go.
This lick I'm excited to bring you because this fits nicely into one of the original tunes in the BGI course catalog called Morning Cup. Morning Cup is a country blues style, a real Piedmont influenced sound, and it's got a lot of alternating bass, and it's in the key of D in standard tuning. So get your guitar tuned up to standard tuning, and let's have a listen to the lick, and then we'll come back, we'll break it down, and then at the end we're going to insert this into the Morning Cup progression. I think you're going to like it, so let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have our alternating bass going throughout this entire lick, and we're really alternating between the open 5th string and the open 4th string. So that's an A note and a D note, and that works great over this lick, which is in the key of D. So we're going to start out with this G note here on the 1st string, 3rd fret, and then do a pull off. And this pull off is kind of neat because we're going to start it on the end of 1. So 1 and when we pull off, we're on beat 2. So this note here that starts the pull off, which is an E note on this 5th fret 2nd string, is in between the beat. And you want to make sure that you fall and do your pull off, and you fall with the down beat so that these two notes, both D notes, ring nice and cleanly together. That's the first move. Then we're going to play in between the 2nd and the 3rd beat. We're going to play this B note here on the 3rd string, 4th fret. Then we're going to pinch, because we're back with our bass, our thumbs ready to do the 5th string bass now, the open 5th and the open 1st. And at this point it's a good idea to move your hand off of the fretboard into the next position. And I find it easy to play this 3rd fret, not maybe easy, but a good strategy to play this 3rd fret note here on the 2nd string. That's a D. So again, we're really emphasizing the D tonality here, but to play that with your middle finger, because then we're going to pull off from that B note on the 3rd string, 4th fret, down to the A. And this part is a little tricky because when you come down and do this pull off, you're going to hit the 4th fret of the 3rd string along with the open 4th string, and that tends to get a little crowded for me, so I really have to think about hitting this note here, because when I'm pinching 2 strings like that close together, my index finger just does not want to cooperate. So this is a trouble spot, at least for me, and something that really challenges me. So I would warn you that this might be a trouble spot for you. That's what we're looking for the first passage, really kind of 2 different phrases. Then we're going to continue that in this section here where we kind of get ourselves into a D7 sound. pinch the open first string along with the 5th string again for this little phrase. Then we're going to pull off from the 3rd fret on the 2nd string to the 1st fret on the 2nd string. That's what's given us our D7, hinting at a D7 here. And then come down on the A note here on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then we'll bring in the full D7. And so you could brush up through the D7 there. Most of the time I'm just playing the single note, and that's the way it's written in your tab. So we've got this sort of fall down through the notes as we travel, and we really start in D, and we land in this D, more of a D7. But it's a pretty cool lick and a pretty interesting way to kind of highlight all these D notes that are flying everywhere. And there's a lot of picking in between the beats here, so this really will help your finger picking dexterity by working on this leg. And then if we play this a little faster, it'll sound like this. Now let's take this lick and insert it into the progression of Morning Cup. Morning Cup, we start out with an alternating bass over the D chord. We're going to do that for 2 bars, and then we're going to move into a G for 2 bars, then back to D. When we come back to D, that's when I'm going to launch into this lick, and then we'll carry out the progression just as normal from that point forward. So let's have a listen to this, and then we'll come back and talk about some of the finer points of putting this into Morning Cup. So again, what we did here is we just played through the regular Morning Cup, switched into the G, and then here we just launched right into the lick. And then from here, we're ready to go to our A chord, and then our G chord again, finish out on the D.
All right, that's it for this lesson. If you want more, then definitely check out Morning Cup. It's a great course, really works on the fundamentals, and we've got 3 levels there. So if you're a beginner picker and you're really new to this alternating bass thing, then check it out. There's a level 1 just for you, level 2, we turn things up a little bit, and then level 3, I give you a little bit more of a challenge there. So there's something for just about everybody there. So head back to bluesguitarinstitute.com, check out premium membership. If you're already a premium member, then definitely check out the course Morning Cup. That's it for this week. Until next time, practice smart and play on.